But the lineup I ran was Pink Diamond Steph Curry, Pink Diamond Dominique Wilkins. Love that card, by the way. The Diamond Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then we had Draymond Green and I want to say it was George Mikan at center. So we had a pretty nice lineup there. Just more about just causing turnovers and giving Curry the ball.
So you are on your way to this tournament. What's your mentality going in? How do you feel?
I do feel like I am one of the top players right now, for sure.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. What a court.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Young, no good. And it's the Celtics ball. Here's Brown. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Shots good from Young.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Buries it down low. Young's got 6.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Brown right side. Now Tice. Inside. Here's Hayward. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Brown. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Tice. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Young for 3. Second chance shot. And Capella with the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Hayward can't hit.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
That's good from Collins on the assist from Capella. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. Damian Jones comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. Now here's Williams. Tatum passes to Smart. Cantor with it. Dedmon's there. Williams, that's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Teague. Got a hand on it. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Smart, and the pass to Cantor. Feeds it to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Wanamaker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kevin Huerter. And the Celtics also making a change. Robert Williams is checked in for Williams.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Bembry. Dedmon trying to break free. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Reddish with the ball. Williams picks him up. Yes, that goes in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the veteran just reading the situation. Cantor will take advantage of the openings if you give them. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now, here's Reddish. Williams with the block. Right side Smart to the middle. Here's Tatum. And he gets the bucket.
A guy who has lived up to lofty expectations. Tatum impacts the game across the board.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Reddish. And the rejection by Tatum.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And Cantor throws it down.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He now... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Bembry, also Teague out there, Reddish out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Fernando in at the power forward.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Williams with the block. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
It's good.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Cantor, the pass to Brown. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Bembry over Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Smart. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Williams. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Brown. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And that's where Brown is at his best, a muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. It's deflected, and they're able to recover.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
That free throw missing.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Walker against Young. Walker surveying the floor. Down low, Williams. And Jones sends it back.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Herter gets it to go.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's Tice, and Capella sends it back. Young outside. Jones trying to get open. Young, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And Hayward with the stuff.
The deceptive athleticism of Hayward catches defenders off guard. He can certainly throw it down.
And Young, here we go. Williams with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Herter. Misses the 3. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The kick out to Walker. The 3. Tice trying to break free. The Hawks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Young's shot is good.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. To the inside, Brown. 35 seconds left in the first half. And Capella sends it back. Here's Williams. Young against Walker. And Young, here we go. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Capella with it. Shoots over Walker, and that one released in time, but no good.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 14 points and a star. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And he slams it down right on top of Daniel Tice.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D. And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
GA, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teagan for Trae Young. Here's Wanamaker. The shot by Hayward, wide open. The three-pointer, no good. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Herter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You can see Kevin Herter's been working on this, taking contact and completing the play.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
And Cantor throws it down.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
To the paint, here's Fernando.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hayward kicks to Cantor. Hayward trying to get open. Cantor's shot is off.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Fernando. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Fernando's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta. Brown finds Hayward. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 16-6 run. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. For the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Jones comes in for John Collins. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kevin Herter. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Cantor, the pass to Williams. Keeps it alive, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got 10.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
It's stolen by Brown. Back to Cantor. It's deflected. Jones kicks to Reddish. Up the floor. Here's Teague. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul. Well, you know, he was once the future of the Hawks guard spot. But now Jeff Teague has returned to the team as a backup to the new face of the franchise.
You know, GA, Jeff Teague's going to be comfortable with any role he's given. Right now, running the second unit might be the best use of his skill set at this stage. But what I like, you can play the two together, him and Trae Young, and take ball handling duties away from Trae and let him spot up and shoot it.
Celtics trail by 12. Smart with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. Nice shot by Smart.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Bembry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Smart kicks it to Brown. Up again. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Bembry. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown dishes to Smart. Good. And it's 6 points for Marcus Smart.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Bembry. He's got 5. Here's the floater. Shot's good by Dedmon.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Cantor, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really inside the paint is where Cantor thrives. His dominant approach lets him just own that space. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 12. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Hunter is out there with Jones. Then it's Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bembry in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And that one drops for him. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And that one's good. Hunter.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young. Ball's knocked loose.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Atlanta leading by 19. Here's Bembry. Passes it to Young. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Tatum kicks to Tice. Boston again missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Pass to Tatum to stop the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And then for Boston, Gordon Hayward comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Walker with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Tatum. Now the pass to Hayward. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Huerter gets it to go.
This is where Huerter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Walker finds Tice. In the corner, Smart with it. Boston again missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
For Boston, they've gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Tatum, good on the shot.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Both teams will make substitutions. And that one falls for Tatum. The Hawks leading by 19. Here's Herter. And Smart over to help. Back to Herter. Fires the three. Rebounded by Smart. Boston shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum leading the charge. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. No good from outside. Now here's Teague. He feeds it to Capella. Williams with the block. And a fast break now for the Celtics. The tray. Tatum passes to Green. Outside, Smart. Three-pointer. Fernando pulls it in. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. T kicks to Graham. Pass to Herter. Three-pointer. That shot missing. The deep three from Green. No good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
composure. I feel like I'm a lot of people struggle to shoot the ball this year, I feel like. And I felt like that's been one of my strong suits all year long. So I think that gives me an advantage there. Aside from that, what I've realized just from playing my team competitively and just playing video games competitively in general, it's difficult to keep your composure just because it's a video game. Things are not.
Hyatt, we are nearly ready for the tip-off.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at center. Now here's Murray. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Murray. Another shot. Millsap left side. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Millsap. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. To the middle. Here's Jokic. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And finally they hit one.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Tice passes to Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
Here's Murray. The pass to Harris. Pass to Millsap. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
And here's Boston. Pass to Hayward. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, I like the athleticism of Murray, just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Tice kicks to Hayward. Outside, Walker. Back to Hayward. Up top, Walker. Passes it to Tatum. Shot clock at 3. Down low. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown. Good.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Wide open. And that one goes long.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Tice over Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Tice. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Now, here is Morris. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Brown against Porter. Grant outside. Denver needs to get off his shot. Plumlee, the layup off target. Boston leading by 4. Smart passes to Wanamaker. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Tice trying to break free. And Wanamaker gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Grant. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Craig, guarded by Smart. No good from Grant.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Brown with it. He kicks to Williams. Back to Brown. No good on the three. And so Grant will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 6. Out to Morris. To end the cold streak, here's Plumlee. Banked in off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Williams against Morris. And here's Brown. Here's Williams. Doesn't go that time. Plumlee with some nice D. And a wide open look for Porter. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter's in the books. It's the... And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts.
Selfless. I mean, you need to put your...
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Enes Kanter, Tatum out there with Williams. Then there's Smart, and it's Wanamaker in at the point.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Porter. Here's Plumlee. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And the pick fella, Mason Plumlee, you know, he can start for some teams in this league, but he's been dynamite off the bench for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you take a look at his game, Greg, and defense and rebounding and finishing, all high level. But the one thing that's underrated, but I appreciate a lot, is his passing game. It's come a long way. He does a lot to help you in a reserve role.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Inside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Hayward. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now here's Murray. Now Barton. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And Kanter pulls it down. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum kicks to Smart. Back to Tatum. Here's Kanter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Very reliable scoring close to the basket. Barton, somebody you have to defend at all times.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A nice shot by Tatum.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Harris outside. Here's Millsap. There's the pass to Jokic. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Hayward finds Kanter. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Barton with some nice D.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Floats it up for Jokic. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now, and Cantor throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up a defense.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket for Murray. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion tournament. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Hayward passes to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Millsap covering. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Millsap's running. Murray outside. Tries again. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Lobs it up for Cantor. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Barton. Defended by Hayward. Barton against Hayward. Jokic kicks to Murray. They grab their own miss. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Jokic.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics lead by...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Floats it up for Millsap, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Hayward. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The Nuggets trail by 13.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Offensive rebound, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Boston leading by 11. Hayward on the wing. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Tatum kicks to Walker. Harris against Hayward to the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tice has got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
Walker against Murray. To the middle. He's off on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Walker the pass to Tatum. Now Tice. Down low. Here's Walker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Jokic slams it in.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
The three from Tatum. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harris finds Jokic. The kick out to Barton. On the wing, Harris. Back to Barton. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Celtics. Walker dishes to Brown. Walker the pass to Tatum. Out to Hayward. And stolen by Murray. Barton drives in. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Morris passes to Plumlee. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. .106 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Craig. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Williams kicks to Brown. Smart passes to Wanamaker. Back to Smart. Here's Wanamaker. Here's Williams. Releases. They could use a bucket. 2 on the clock. Smart wide open. He fires. They get it back. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wanamaker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Porter. Out to the right wing. Grant gets a wide open look. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Man, I tell you, with each passing game, Grant's stroke is looking better. As long as he has his feet underneath him and he's squared up, he's good to go.
Pulls up. No good. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Kanter finds Smart. Back to Kanter. Outside, Smart. To the paint. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist from Smart. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola.
Oh,
goodness.
Mercy, mercy me.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Morris outside. That's tipped. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
That shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. In the corner, it's Hayward. At the elbow, Williams. Hayward dishes to Williams. Here's Wanamaker. Just 5 on the clock. Brown outside. And the 3 off target. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. Craig can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
There's Brown with the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Jokic kicks to Porter. Bucket is good. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Hey, when you look at Jokic, forget about calling him a good passing big man. He's a great passer, period.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Craig. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Brown outside. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Tatum comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. The Nuggets also changing it up. Paul Millsap is checked in for Plumlee. Gary Harris comes in for Torrey Craig. And Barton subbed in for Monte Morris. Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. That's good from Harris.
This guy, Gary Harris, is a player on the rise. I love how confident he is. He knows he belongs in this league.
Jokic with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Harris against Brown. Back to Barton. A 3-ball. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Harris has got the ball. Outside for Murray. Millsap passes to Murray. Martin from outside. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics leading by 5. 4-on-3 break. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. We'll see what they can do, Kevin.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Tice against Harris. Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
It's not a problem at all for Tatum to punch it down. Length and athleticism makes the flush an easy shot.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8.
You know, one of the things I like about Jokic's game is that he's a great passer for a center, and in many ways his game reminds me of Vlade Divac.
Bates Diop misses. Ojale passes to Green. Pass to Ojale. Here's Williams. Off target with that shot. So we see Boston get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and
going to go your way all the time. You know, even there's a lot of things out of your control, just like in real basketball, though. So my main thing is, how do I face adversity when it hits? And how do I keep my composure when things hit the fan? You know, and so that's what I'm looking forward to, just keeping my composure. And if I do that, I feel like I have a great chance.
So what you're telling me is you think that people that play 2K are just a little emotional? I've never.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point. And for the Nuggets, filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the 1. Now, here is Young. Pass to Herter. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Millsap against Collins. Millsap passes to Jokic, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Young against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Kept alive, Collins. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
To the inside, and Jokic slams it in.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris's play trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Here's Young following the score by Jamal Murray. Yep, that one goes in there.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Harris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Out to the right wing. And Collins now top the key. Young for 3, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You start getting the feeling that Trae Young is going to be one of those guys that once he gets into his three-point motion, count it.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Jokic with it. And Jokic slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here is Young. He's got 5, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 7 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Millsap kicks to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Inside, Millsap, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Porter comes in for Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Harris. And Morris subbed in for Murray. Now here's Teague. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the first. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Reddish dishes to Dedmon. 5 on the clock. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
The Nuggets had gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Grant, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Passes to Bembry. Jones in the post. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Here's Craig. Plumlee in the high post. A second chance effort. Here's Grant. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Teague. Right wing. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Plumlee with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Dedmon finds Jones. Teague against Morris.
As soon as Teague gets inside, he really forces the issue right there, getting a foul as a result.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Teague. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
To the middle, here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, such a big body, Plumlee does possess explosive verticality, and then, of course, a power finish.
Stolen by Grant. Here's Craig, and so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Denver, Jeremy Grant is out there with Porter. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard position. Bembry the pass to Teague. Here's Fernando. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bembry. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 8. Now Grant still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the wing on the left. Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game for the Nuggets. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Jamal Murray comes in for Torrey Craig. And Barton subbed in for Morris. Atlanta also making some changes here. John Collins, he's checked in for Jones. Hunter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. Grant outside. The pass to Jokic. Murray left side. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Fernando, the pass to Hunter, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Pass to Jokic. Back to Harris. Murray outside. Harris inside. He's guarded by Collins. Down low. Here's Herter. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Herter out there completing the break on the run.
Out to Harris. Back to Millsap. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Millsap's got 5 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the right side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young passes to Collins. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Here's Murray up on top, defended by Young. Pass to Millsap, and stolen by Dedmon. He's all alone. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. They get it again. Pass to Herter. Kicks to Dedmon. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Capella. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Denver making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Andre Bembry's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teagan for Trae Young. Murray surveying the D. Millsap passes to Jokic. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Jokic has got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Hawks trail by 7. The pass to Dedmon. Now Capella. And here is Teague, guarded by Harris. Dedmon kicks to Teague. Capella, the pass to Herter. Tips it up. Goes up again. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got his first 2 points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
So that'll be it for... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 5. Kenny, give us your tip. Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Atlanta, Runner at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Jokic passes to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Amazing how much the offense has changed around the center position and the way Jokic can see the floor.
Young outside. Out left to the wing. Herder passes to Capella. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Murray kicks to Millsap. Back to Murray. Pass to Harris. To the middle. And Capella sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Monte Morris is checked in for Denver. Damian Jones is checked in for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Kevin Herter.
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing 2-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser because I believe he did a search for lock picks because they put bars on the door to keep him out of the gym, and he still might try to find a way in.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. And Porter subbed in for Will Barton. The Hawks trail by 7. Hunter the pass to Reddish. Young with no one around. The offensive rebound. From the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Young's got 12.
You just can't forget about Trae Young. Not for a second out there. We saw him there with that quick release.
Jones against Plumlee. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. And another miss by Denver.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Young for 3. Sinks the triple. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. Up top, Plumlee. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drains the 3-pointer. He has 5.
Gary Harris looking comfortable right there from the 3-point line. That's becoming a high percentage shot for him.
And Collins now top the key. Reddish kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Collins. And Jones has it in the corner. Passes it to Collins. On its way from Young for 2. And the shot is long.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Reddish. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Grant outside. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Reddish has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Combine the fluid movement and the explosiveness, and Plumlee brings it down.
Teague with a clean look. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Out to Morris. On the wing, Porter. From downtown. That one doesn't go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Bembry. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And there's the pass to Reddish. Now, here's Dedmon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Out to Morris. Back to Grant. Inside, Plumlee. Morris looking over the floor to the inside. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. Then there's Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Craig in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Herter passes to Fernando, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Pass to Jokic. Millsap trying to get open. That one good for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Teague for 3. Craig pulls it in. The Nuggets shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Teague. Capella goes in. Yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gary Harris, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And then for Atlanta, John Collins, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. DeAndre Hunter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end. No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
The Nuggets with another miss. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Herter. Denver grabs the miss.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Millsap kicks to Barton. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Millsap's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's Young on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Denver in the lead. Murray outside. Millsap in the corner. Barton outside. Out to Harris. Murray against Young. Millsap has the open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. That one falls. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
And the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Millsap. Down low, Porter. Collins with some nice D.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Count it.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Millsap in the corner. To the middle. Here's Harris. Got it!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Young outside. Back to Herter. Pass to Young. Capella, high post. In the corner. Herter with it. And here's Young from the arc. The shot missing. And Denver the other way now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Millsap left side. Harris passes to Millsap. Back to Harris. Outside Millsap. No good with the triple. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young. Oh, off target. Shot is good. But, oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. So it's the Nuggets taking the W.
I've never seen that before. Come on.
I think we all are, especially myself. I'm definitely emotional when I play the game.
Out of
Behind the curtain here, final preparations for the challenge ahead. And
Yeah, 2K League player. Me and him have had some tough games already this year. We played in a few tournaments already this year. I'm just Isaac. Yeah, it's Clayway. Both were in the tournament last year. I'm looking out for all of them because honestly, on any given day, we could all beat each other. Honestly,
So if you were to win it all, what would you do with prize money?
in all honesty.
an aerial view of downtown Boston. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Tice and Capella sends it back. Here's Young. And no good. Walker with some nice D. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young inside. Brown's there. Shots good from Young.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Out to Hayward. For the 3. No good on that one.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's Hunter. Collins trying to break free. Hunter no good. Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Hayward passes to Tice. Hayward outside. And the pass to Tice. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Walker against Young. The 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Tice kicks to Brown. Tatum passes to Tice. Good work defensively by Capella.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And close. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Walker. Now here's Tice. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Walker's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 6. Shots good from Young. Young's got 6. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Tatum after Clint Capella's bucket. Walker finds Tatum. Out to Hayward to end the run. Hunter grabs the miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Young with no one around. And again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Collins. The kick out to Walker. Back to Tice. Rebound, Atlanta.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
To the inside. Young trying to break free. And it's Capella missing. Celtics trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Brown. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Young for three, and Tatum pulls it down. Stolen by Collins. Passes it to Hunter. Shoots from the right block, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Trae Young, he's feeling it. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the one spot. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Pass to Reddish. Over to the wing. Here's Bembry, guarded by Smart. Shot clock at 5. Reddish kicks to Bembry. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Williams, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Dedmon's checked in. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. Pass to Kanter. Here's Wanamaker. Teague covering. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The pass to Reddish. To the left wing. Dedmon inside. He's covered by Kanter. Shots good by Dedmon.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Right side, Williams. To the wing right side. Inside. Smart on the wing. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Cantor. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. 3 on the clock. Shot on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Fernando's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Left side, Smart. Passes it to Wanamaker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bender. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Poked loose. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tatum finds Smart. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Smart. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Young taking his time here. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And the technical free throw is good. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Hayward comes in for Jason Tatum. And a change for the Hawks. Collins is checked in. Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kemba Walker picks one up. If you go a step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Young passes to Fernando. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Williams finds Hayward. Back to Williams. Rebound, Atlanta.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hunter with it. Now defended by Hayward.
Strong drive by DeAndre Hunter. Excellent approach to the game mentally. Knows when to attack and when to defer.
The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Brown is checked in for Boston. Jones checked in for Atlanta. Brown dishes to Williams. Brown kicks to Walker. Tice with the ball. Out to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
When the clock is running low, they feel comfortable with Hayward taking these shots because he just knows how to nail them.
35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Young. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Outside Collins. Pass to Young. Back to Collins.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, goodness. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 13 points and that'll about.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the center. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and there's the bucket from Tatum.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Young outside. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 16.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And Walker kicks to Brown. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Celtics shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Teague the pass to Capella. Teague kicks to Bembry. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Teague the pass to Capella. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Cantor checked in for Gordon Hayward. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. To the paint, here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Bembry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff. Williams finds Cantor. Outside Tatum. Here's Wanamaker. Lets it go from deep. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Tries again.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
The kick out to Tatum. There's the pass to Wanamaker. Down low. Here's Cantor. Lays it up off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Bembry misses.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Wanamaker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jeff Teague.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Cantor, the pass to Wanamaker. Back to Cantor. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Kemba Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. And a change for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Reddish.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Young, good look. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum dishes to Cantor to the middle. Young with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And Huerter gets it to go.
Just finding ways to score. Huerter can do it in the half court or in transition.
Smart. Excellent D that time from Jones. And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the pace. That's the Boston 5.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
And here's Young. Right side Jones. He kicks to Hunter. Young inside. Working on Walker. Here's Capella. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Hayward passes to Tatum. Smart dishes to Tatum. Pass to Tice. Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. Tatum with it. Jones covering. And Hayward at the stuff.
The deceptive athleticism of Hayward catches defenders off guard. He can certainly throw it down.
And Young, here we go. And he lays it straight in. And that's now 20 points for Trae Young.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Young from outside. A reverse. Second shot opportunity. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And Walker kicks to Smart. Back to Walker. Pass to Tatum. The shot by Hayward wide open. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Young passes to Jones. Back to Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Smart. High post shot. Capella trying to free himself up. Again, Young missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hayward passes to Tice. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Hawks. Collins is checked in. Walker finds Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Atlanta.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Hunter kicks to Young. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Over Tatum, and again it's Atlanta.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Pass to Tice. The kick out to Brown. Tatum on the wing. The pass to Walker. 6 to shoot. Looking for Tice. He gets it there. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And in the win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve.
honesty, I really don't know. I mean, I'd help my family as much as possible. That's one of my main things. And then probably just invest money if I can. Got to make it to the finals first, and we'll go from there.
Welcome, Danny, to the show.
Hello, guys.
We're the land of the free.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Tice gets it to go.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Harris passes to Jokic. Out to Harris. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Passes it to Murray. Another shot. Barton outside. Just 4 to shoot. Jokic trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Barton.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Brown right side. And here's Hayward down low. Tice finds Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Hayward to the paint. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Jacks up a 3. The putback. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Harris inside. Brown's there. Millsap passes to Harris. And here's Jokic. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
It's Brown with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Jokic outside for Murray. Inside. Barton passes to Jokic. And at last, they get one to fall.
You can't afford to lose sight of Jokic, not even for a second. This guy's always a threat to hurt you on the offensive boards.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. For the Nuggets, Porter comes in for Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Harris. And the Celtics also making a change. Smart's checked in. Murray outside. Millsap in the corner. To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, doing a little bit of everything. Millsap terrific at moving the ball, sensing when a teammate has a good look. It doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Tatum. Here's the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Millsap's against Tatum. Knocked loose. Brown kicks to Smart. Outside, Walker. Down low. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Porter. It's Brown with the drive. The kick out to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Shoots from the baseline. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And finished off by Porter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Inside. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist from Porter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. A different look for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. The Celtics also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker.
And the coaching staff doesn't have any issue putting the ball in Kanter's hands inside. And why not? That part of his game is very refined.
Here's Craig. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Plumlee in the post. He's covered by Kanter. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Wanamaker. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Morris. Pulls it from 20, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Denver on top. They're up by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so is any...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Williams, also Enes Kanter out there. Smart is out there with Hayward. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Morris has got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets. Back to Hayward. To the middle. Plumlee with the steal. Left side Harris. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
Hayward finds Kanter. Count it. Good. Kanter's got 6. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Austin making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Jokic is checked in for Mason Plumlee. Austin also with the sub. Kemba Walker is checked in for Smart. Up top, Walker, covered by Morris. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. To the paint. Here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Inside, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg, still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Paul Millsap's checked in for Grant. Porter comes in for Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Monte Morris. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Brad Wanamaker. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Porter finds Murray. Now Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. Pass to Craig. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. That shot wide open. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Murray is really deadly with the catch-and-shoot jumper. When the defense isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
3-on-3. Here's Brown, and the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kemba Walker. And here are the Nuggets now. At one point, they led by 16. Porter looking it over. He kicks it to Murray. To the middle. Millsap inside. He's against Williams. And the turnover again by Denver.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
6 seconds left to play here in the half. Brown outside. Here's Tice. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. Well, what can you say about superstar big man Nikola? And that'll do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Denver. At the forward spots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at center. Barton outside. And Barton throws it down.
Barton is athletic and has great vertical, so he's terrific at throwing it down when he gets close to the basket.
Tice, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Murray, and he gets it to go. Murray's got 6 points.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Three-pointer, Hayward to the inside. Tice, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Will Barton. The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Brown. Murray surveying the D. Kicks it to Millsap. Down low. It's tipped. And the foul on Will Barton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Grant, he's checked in for Denver. Monte Morris comes in for Murray. Boston also with the sub. Cantor's checked in. Walker dishes to Cantor. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. He's got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that one is good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down by 12 to the inside. The kick out to Tatum. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's blocked. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree with you. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
A different look for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Porter comes in for Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Gary Harris. And then for Boston, Williams comes in for Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Kemba Walker. Cantor, the pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Plumlee's got his second bucket.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Millsap's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Brown's checked in.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
A 3 from Morris. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Wanamaker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams kicks to Brown. Passes to Williams. From 12 feet out. Tips it, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
The pass to Craig. Porter dishes to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Morris. Plumlee, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The feed now to Williams. Porter pulls it in. Denver leading by 16. On the wing, Morris. Left side, Porter. And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Right wing. Millsap has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Millsap's got 5.
You know, this is a player who made only 2 3-pointers over the course of his first 4 years in the NBA. That's 2 3-pointers in.
And so it's Denver with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Barton subbed in for Michael Porter. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward comes in for Jaylen Brown. On the wing, Harris. It's Barton on the wing. Back to Harris. It's Jokic, top of the key. Clock at 4. 3-pointer, Barton. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tice passes to Tatum. Back to Tice. Outside, Walker. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayward passes to Tice. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Murray outside. Now, here's Jokic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Jokic doing a nice job getting right to the spot and capitalizing, taking advantage of the high percentage shots.
Tatum finds Tice. In the corner, Smart with it. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Millsap against Tatum. Murray right side. The kick out to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Wanamaker the pass to Langford, and the layup falls.
Able to follow through on the shot, even with the contact. Good concentration there by Langford.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now Morris. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Boston making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Denver.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Grant, chalk up 2 there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And Cantor throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
On the wing, Morris. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Takes a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
That's good from Green. And both free throws good for Green. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
How are you doing?
So Danny, you're from Europe. Where exactly are you joining us from?
I'm from Spain right now, in Barcelona. It's an incredible city.
Beautiful. How does it feel to qualify for the tournament and have a chance to win hundreds of thousands of dollars and potentially be named the best My Team player on the planet?
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A view of the Atlanta skyline and all. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the center. And for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point. Here's Herter. There's the 3. Young's shot is off. Collins against Harris. It's Barton on the wing. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Millsap against Collins. Millsap misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And he comes up with the deuce.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Jokic. Takes it from 10. That one goes. Count it.
That's a pretty smooth release for a 6'10" center on the perimeter.
Young outside. Dishes it to Collins. Back to Young. Jokic with the steal. Harris inside. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Harris, following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Millsap. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, right now, Millsap taking on the challenge and going right at him.
Bounce pass Young, and stolen by Murray. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Jokic throws it down.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Young outside. The feed to Capella. Back to Young. Millsap with the steal. Harris kicks to Murray. The kick out to Barton. And too long on the shot.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Harris dishes to Murray. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Good work defensively by Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Gary Harris.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Plumlee, a beautiful reverse layup.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got 5.
Wow, how about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins, with a nice shot there.
Here's Morris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Hawks leading by 3. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bembry the pass to Collins. Jones trying to get open, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
Porter kicks to Craig. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen by Grant. Here's Plumlee, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The defender tries to get all ball, but Plumlee's size and strength come into play there.
This is his first free throw of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Damian Jones. And Bruno Fernando subbed in for Collins. Teague with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Bembry. 2 on the clock. Dedmon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Teague out there with Bembry. Then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now here's Teague. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. And the pass to Bembry. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Morris with the ball. They now take the lead. Morris has got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Teague the pass to Reddish. Here's Fernando. Passes it to Reddish. Outside Teague. Here's Fernando. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And Trae Young subbed in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Barton. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons. Actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump-started everything.
Here's Fernando. Just 3 to shoot. Young from outside. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Using a quick, compact release, Trae Young, very difficult to guard.
And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding, a tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition, and that wingspan certainly helps out on a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets.
Man, once you see Barton pick up some speed, he can be downright scary going towards the rim. Good luck trying to slow that down.
Young passes to Hunter. Here's Fernando. Barton defending. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Murray with the ball. And the basket is good.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
To the paint, Jokic with the steal. Harris dishes to Murray. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Jokic. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Here's Millsap. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Herter. And here is Capella. Millsap covering. And Young kicks to Hunter. Fernando, the pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Young, here we go. Count that one. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
Denver leading by 5. 46 seconds left here in the second. Here's Murray. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Young passes to Capella. Over to the left wing. .26 seconds left to play in the first half. Cans it from downtown. He's got 10.
Trae Young does not need much time or space.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the Nuggets making a change here. And so Murray nails both of them.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Collins in the post. He's covered by Murray. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Murray. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Now sometimes there's...
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading in.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They only had a couple of rough stretches.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So on the floor for Denver, filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now. And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Barton passes to Jokic. And that one, good. Jokic has got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Young inside. He's against Jokic. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Collins has got 7 points.
From the middle, part of Collins' game that is developing. Nice work, and that's paying off.
And here's Jokic. 8 points for him. Harris passes to Jokic. Outside for Millsap. Back to Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. 3-pointer. Barton knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 7.
That was a thing of beauty there. The arc, the release. 3-ball looking good.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Harris. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Jokic passes to Millsap. And he converts the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Collins. 7 points in the game. Feeds it to Capella. Knocked away. Millsap with the steal. Here's Harris. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Paul Millsap. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Now here's Reddish. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, you don't want a guy at Dedmon's size in that close. That's easy money.
Here's Morris. It's a 14-point game. Harris finds Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And Atlanta has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Dedmon inside. Guarded by Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dedmon's got 4 points this quarter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And there's the pass to Craig. Harris outside. Morris kicks to Porter. Passes to Craig. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. No one covering. Harris has got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The kick out to T. Pass to Bembry. And here's Reddish. Here's Dedmon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
For the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Plumlee. He has 5. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Denver, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Craig. Grant finds Plumlee. Back to Grant. 5 to shoot. Here's Craig. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Huerter. He gets that one. He has 6.
Well, the more that Huerter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
To the right side. Grant gets a wide open look. The Nuggets with another miss. And a deep three from Young. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Denver sitting with a comfortable lead. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Jones in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Now, here's Hunter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Young after the basket by Will Barton. From deep, Young's shot is off.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Out to the wing. Grant kicks to Craig. It's Barton on the wing. Offline with his 3. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins, good.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Grant after the made shot from John Collins. Jokic kicks to Craig. Pass to Murray. Barton in the corner, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver. Gary Harris comes in for Torrey Craig. Now Young. There's the pass to Herter. Back to Young. Passes it to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Young outside. This one for 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now, here is Young. To the middle, here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sometimes you just don't have somebody on your roster to match up with the type of player that John Collins is.
And so Collins nails both of them. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Murray surveying the D. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And that one drops.
Herter out there completing the break on the run.
They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pass to Jokic. Millsap in the corner. It's stolen. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Lobbed up there for Collins. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Harris outside. It's Barton on the wing. Capella covering. Barton dishes to Murray. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Denver.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Harris passes to Jokic. Clock at 6. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Atlanta with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Teague surveying the D. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And while Teague definitely gets bodied a little on the drive, he shows tremendous strength to play through it, rise up, and make that one.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Misses the shot. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.